let's see how this swing story ends. So...
Did you get a scar, hun?
Such a boy, Tubby.
Oh, so it is a ghost.
Well, we don't know.
We don't even know what this thing is or what it looks like.
Though everything has transpired according to my design, putting the blame on Tubby instilled much-needed color to the bleak reality.
So, how old do you guys think she is?
She seems like... Well, I mean, anime characters always look pretty young in general, but
Yeah.
I think...
I'm horrible at guessing people's ages.
I mean, just off a first glance, she looks like, I don't know, 12 or...
Maybe
Where's
12,
her
13?
family? Like, does she live alone?
Like 12, maybe 13?
Well, she's apparently in another realm right now, between the real world and the dream world.
she could be dreaming.
Oh, so
for all
she's
we know.
dreaming.
Well, she said it was between the dream world and the waking world, so we're somewhere in between that.
Or the walking world.
Yes.
What is it with
Walk this way!
What is it with just the L just randomly appearing in the word waking?
That was just... I like walking. I like walking a lot. It's a pastime for me, really. Anyway.
It'd be nice if we could play together.
Playing on the swing wasn't as fun when there was no one to push you. Understandable.
Unless you know how to pump yourself, in which case,
Kick.
Ooh, pretty.
This is like a nursery or something?
Looks like a planetarium.
I always end up finding myself here, don't I? My cradle and my cage.
Cage.
The Celestial Library. Princess Celestia?
Is this where she watches, like...
I feel like I know where that is, but the name sounds familiar, but I can't recall where.
Is that where she watches things to the outside world?
Maybe.
I mean,
I'm
it
a
is,
very
it is
lonely
like
brony. I'm a very lonely brony. Anyway.
I mean, it is like a planet thing.
That was the name I had given the sprawling room painted over with stars.
Or you could just call it the Hogwarts main area.
Space was distorted. Oh my gosh. Space was distorted in several rooms in the Golden Dream. But it was only here that it felt like the heavens itself were spreading out before you.
What should I read today? This is like a library.
Books that couldn't be found in the waking world, and books that spoke of the universe beyond Sokotrine's closed realm. There was nothing in this garden of knowledge I had left unread. Oh, so, excuse me, this is not Princess Celestia. This is Twilight Sparkle, actually.
Oh.
No, I
heard
get your
Twilight.
hopes up for a split second and then just, oh.
Yeah, I heard Twilight, and then you said Sparkle, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I mean,
Edward Cullen.
okay, believe me, there have actually been legit Twilight references in MLP, so.
Seriously?
Comment down below if you're Team Jacob or Team Edward, because Team Edward is life.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I can imagine My Little Pony of all things to make Twilight references.
Oh, believe me, since people, the writers of the show know that, the writers of the show MLP know that they have a diverse fan base that is of all ages, they sprinkle in a bunch of different types of references to other kids stuff, to adult stuff. I think there was even a Game of Thrones reference once. It was very funny.
Okay, you're gonna hate me, but
Game of Thrones is really mature.
My Little Pony reminds me of the Care Bears.
Well, no, I don't hate you for that. Why would I hate you for that?
It is very similar to it.
I mean, the only real thing, I think Care Bears is a little bit older than MLP, but I don't remember exactly.
Is it similar?
Well,
like the show?
no. The shows are very different, actually, but,
Okay.
I don't watch My Little Pony, so I can't make any comparisons.
meh.
Care Bears is one of, like, my main childhood franchises that I used to watch all the time.
Mm-hmm, me too.
Strawberry Shortcake, I love that.
That too.
That was another one. Mm-hmm. Although on a much lesser scale, because I watched it because it was on the same channel as Horseland, which is another big one.
Horseland! Oh my gosh.
Drake and Josh was my shit. My mom hated Drake and Josh though.
Why?
She was like, they're bad influences, turn it off, they're annoying. And I'm like...
Well, Drake is a bad influence, but Josh isn't.
Poor Josh.
Meh. But it wasn't like I had anything else to do. Aw. I wish I had that much time to read. Picking out a book at random, I settled down on a comfy alcove on the second alcove. Sorry, on.
It sounds kind of.
Words.
It sounds kind of like alto.
On the second floor.
Go ahead and read too, Tabby.
I shut my eyes for a bit as I addressed Tubby. When I reopened them, an open book can be seen lying on the floor by my side.
Okay, what I'm wondering is Tubby a physical being or not? Because he's appearing to be with every bit of evidence we've seen so far, but we still don't know what he looks like.
I've been saying no, I'm saying he's a spirit.
And according to Adelise, he doesn't have any real characteristics or personalities, so that's weird.
What
Just
if it's her imaginary
there.
friend?
Could be.
Now what do we
Like
have here?
because she's so lonely and bored, she created an imaginary friend.
I think we all did that as kids.
Theory number 1. None of the books in the Celestial Library had an author or title, but all it took was a quick glance at the first sentence for me to discern the book's contents.
No title, no author. It sounds like a book in one of my franchises, actually.
I wish I had a
Rock
library
Candy,
like that.
Rock Candy knows what I'm talking about. It's been a long time since I've read this one. Or hasn't been that long at all.
That's like library goals.
Library goals.
A world of only one. It was a story about such a world. As if reflecting the heart of their sole reader, it was a theme that many of the books in this library shared.
Now then, take me away once more. Is she gonna be transported to the universe in this thing? Let me slip and fall between the pages, the lines. I guess I could say she'll dive into a good book.
Anyway.
If only for a moment, I shall dream.
So dream is her only escape from the golden dream?
So,
Ooh,
is this reality or isn't it?
Once upon a time. That's a dark way of saying it.
Once
On a time.
Yeah.
I mean,
Or can you not say
or can we
that?
or can we like Gumball write it?
Once upon a time. Wait, before we start reading, do you guys notice anything?
Well, her hands look like puppet
Cracked
hands.
screen.
Oh, they're puppet hands?
Well, I said it looks like puppet hands, but I don't know.
There's no actual confirmation of that. We just started.
And it looks like a mirror because I see there are there's a frame on the sides here.
And the
thought her
screen
hands
is
were
apparently
cut.
cracked.
Yeah.
Like she had cuts on her hands. That's what I thought.
Oh yeah, there could be cuts too. Who knows?
But like, if you look at the reflection, like here, they do look like puppet hands.
Yeah, like mechanical kind of.
I mean, there are like things that look.
Is this
kinda
like
that on your
Pinocchio's
actual
sister?
hands.
Nose
Like-
isn't long.
Or is she
Anyway.
like?
Or it could just be a casual reference to it. They couldn't do the exact thing as a copyright. Who knows?
Is she being like controlled?
Who knows? Once upon a time, there was a world that had lost all but one to time. Who?
That's not confusing.
A lone girl who did not know the warmth of the others, yet longed for it still. So she's like a lone survivor of something?
Now I get it.
You have a lot of good books.
Oh, thank you.
Mommy's just browsing Rock Candy's bookshelf
I'm sorry.
while we're recording.
I have to.
To be fair, she doesn't have any lines yet. So
One day,
I'm still listening.
It's okay. One day, she beheld her reflection in the water and had a thought.
Guys,
You can be this girl.
music stopped.
Read it. Bobby, read it. Read it.
Wait, who is this all?
We don't know. It's a new character, so you read it.
it's just random narration.
If the person on the other side were to come over here, I would no longer be alone. It was a simple and childish wish.
I think that was me. Because there was no quotation marks.
It wasn't in quotes.
It was a simple and childish wish, yet the girl poured her everything into that wish. Seconds, minutes, hours, days, months, years, decades, centuries, millennium. Dang, that's a long time. The girl created many selves as time ticked-tocked away. One made of wood, one made of clay, one made of porcelain, and the other made of plastic.
Sounds like a nursery rhyme song.
Wait a minute. She created clones of herself.
She crafted those selves without end. Dolls that were her very splitting image, that even moved as she might. Yet it was not enough for the girl. Well, I mean, I wouldn't want a bunch of fake people as friends either. For a while the dolls could move. It was only when she manipulated them to do so. A self that had their own thoughts and moved of their own will. The girl labored without an end to bring such a self into the world. So she wants an actual companion, not just a doll. Until, at last, she was finally able to fulfill her wish. By doing what, though? A beautiful doll created in the girl's own image and dressed in trim of 7 colors. Upon seeing its eyes open for the first time, the girl voiced the first greeting in her life.
Oh, that's me?
It just says girl, though.
Hello, dear dreamer. Why do I feel like I'm gonna be the villain?
However, the doll could only stare in silence, for it did not know of words. So the girl smiled deeply and widely from the bottom of her heart. For even if the doll did not know of words, it should know of smiles. That was what the girl thought, or rather wished for.
Wait, so did the doll just talk? Am I the doll then?
No, you're apparently this girl, this brunette girl, but we don't know. But the doll she just made can't talk.
Oh, okay, okay. Sorry, I was confused. You must have so many questions.
I do too.
So let me show you your not and nil, my all fulfilled.
Taking the doll's hand in hers, the girl turned to the water's surface, where 2 reflections rippled like the turning of a tale's pages, and the jostling of an upended bookmark.
Myself, monochrome of 7 colors. I am you, you are me. The puppet, the puppeteer, no more. I am you and you are me. Wait. So the doll still can't talk, right?
The doll still can't talk, but can move and do things on its own, I guess.
Wait, if I'm the girl, then who's she?
Well, okay. Anonymous is Adeline, and Adeline.
Who
Adeline.
presumably is the main
Adeline.
character.
And I'm just the narrator.
Yeah, but is Adeline and this girl the same person?
I don't think so.
Then how did she, come to be confused?
Who knows? I guess we'll figure that out. Words spoken with a smile. They carried the meaning of the doll could not grasp. Yet somehow the doll felt it understood.
This beautiful world... I'm sorry, could I...
Yeah, go ahead.
This beautiful world I've always longed to share with someone. Won't you come and play with me? Won't you come and play with me? Play with me.
Oh my gosh. The world had not changed by the doll entering it. Yet to the girl, it felt like the world she had known for a time immemorable had been reborn. Immemorial. Dang it.
Words.
Okay. It was a life the girl had only been able to dream of. She showed the doll many things, teaching it and blessing it with the old experiences made new. Laughing, playing, they collected precious treasures together.
Treasures? This was only 1 year.
Well, I mean, there could be objects there, just no people.
Maybe.
Memories, dreams, the two held them in their hands. Warm little stones plucked from the sky and placed in a bucket of water and sand. Then one day, as they gazed over the sprawling fields of a world that belonged all to them, the girl asked the doll a question.
Is it fun?
a simple, straightforward question, one the doll